Hello, Doc Boffin here. Welcome to another game of Combat Cards at the Combat Cards 3.0 launch at Halloween 2010. On the left we have Osprey Varian looking like a toaster, and on the right we have Sidney Fredrickson curled up in a golden ball there. Right, round one, both players draw cards, so as you can see both now have 4 cards out of a possible maximum of 6, both players on 100 health points. Now Osprey starts the action and she plays a engaged cyclotron card which gains 1 point of energy there. As you can see, it's now at the top, so now Osprey can launch a big attack in the next round, which she does. And so let's see which one it is. It's the Gamma Wave, which does 20 points of damage to the low area. Sidney, meanwhile, have been drawing cards, so doesn't block that attack and takes the full 20 points of damage, is now on 80 health. Let's see what happens next. Osprey was on 1 point of heat there, so Osprey's taken a turn out to draw to get rid of that heat, which prevents her from building up energy once again. Meanwhile, Sid still seems to be drawing cards. Is Sid having trouble with his interface? Has something gone wrong there? Or is he just cycling through and trying to find a good hand of cards? Osprey is also drawn again, so both players drawing cards. They're cycling through cards that they can see in their HUD at the top of the screen, so they're trying to get some cards that work well together before they start launching attacks. Now, Sidney has finally started his moves. He's playing Engaged Cyclotron, which gives him 1 point of energy. As you can see, it produces 1 point of energy there and now has 1 point of energy at the top. He can now launch a big attack, which is the Beta Pulse for 18 points of damage, and Osprey plays Process Telemetry, which doesn't block that mid-area, so Osprey takes the full 18 damage and is now on 82 health. Now, after that big attack, Sid has to play a card which will dissipate the heat, so plays Vibro Maw, which does 3 points of damage, taken down to 1 by Osprey's block there. Now Osprey plays Vibro Maw, which is totally blocked by the 8 points of blocking from Engaged Cyclotron. Sid has 1 point of energy and is now able to launch a big attack, but surprisingly doesn't. So Sid draws a card there. I wonder what happened there. That's an unusual one. Osprey's played Engaged Cyclotron, which gets her 1 point of energy, which she'll be able to use with a big Gamma Wave attack to the low area, doing 20 points of damage, taking Sid down to 51 and giving Osprey 1 point of heat. So will Sid be regretting that block when he had the energy, that draw when he had the energy? Now, Sid gets an Alpha Blast in, which does 16 points of damage. Osprey does an Electroshock, which does 2 points in the same area, so that gets Sid somewhat back into the game. 61 health, plays 49. Gets a Phaser Stun from Sid, which is partially blocked by the 1 block of Engaged Cyclotron, so Osprey takes 3 points of damage, and then Osprey launches a Gamma Wave, which is taken down to 12 points of damage by the 8 block of Process Telemetry in the low area. So now 61 points, plays 37. Will Sid be able to get back into the game? He launches another big attack with the Alpha Blast, 16 points of damage to the high area. Electroshock, 2 points of damage from Osprey, but now there's only 10 points in it once again. Now Osprey's building up for a big attack. Engaged Cyclotron gets her 1 energy and also takes some of the sting out of the Phaser Stun, which does 4 points of damage to that low area there. 42 plays 35, but now Osprey's launched a Gamma Wave, which is big attack, 20 points of damage to the low area, taken down to 12 by the Process Telemetry. So Sid knows where that big attack is coming and is able to take some of the sting out. Beta Pulse from Sid, taken down to 15 by the Electroshock of Osprey. Now, the way this works with the robot cards, you kind of want to be the player who attacks second, because your building up cards have a higher block than the cards you have to play after you've attacked, so you often are in the advantage if you're the player who attacks second, and this seems to be working in Sid's favour here. 24 plays 20, but now Osprey gets another Beta Pulse in, which is 18 points of damage to the mid-area, not blocked at all by Sid, because Sid was expecting that low Gamma Pulse again. But now Beta Pulse from Sid takes Osprey down to 9 points of health, so it's very close. The next big attack is probably going to end the game here. In fact, a small attack may finish Sid off, which may be something that Osprey wants to consider. But no, Osprey, Engaged Cyclotron, builds up energy for that final killer blow. I'm not sure there's much that Sid can do here. The big attack's going to come, and there it is. It's another Gamma Wave to the low area, 20 points of damage, which takes Sid onto -17. Osprey's the winner. Thank you very much for watching.